everybody, Guardian Gamer 23 here, and I am here playing some Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, this is a game I've had for a while now. I've actually had this game since since it came out. I got a day one edition. I've played it all the way through before, so I skipped the first bit of it. Just so that we could skip all the boring stuff and we could actually enjoy, like we could actually get started. So you didn't really miss much. We pretty much found the world we were supposed to go to, and turned out to be a bust. We're part of an initiative. For those of you who don't know, we're part of a initiative that is colonizing to a whole new galaxy. And we pretty much were in cryostasis sleep for about over 600 years. We finally woke up as we arrived in the Andromeda galaxy. We are in a section known as the Helios Cluster, and we were set to go onto the world known as Habitat 7, which is supposed to be New Earth. Turned out to be a bust. We lost one of our team members. There's Foxy right there. We also lost our Pathfinder, who was also our father. Our sister is stuck in cryostasis and in a low-level coma until further notice. And we just arrived back to the Nexus, which is pretty much, for those of you who know Mass Effect, is pretty much the Citadel. But for those of you who don't know, this is our central hub, where we talk and we can do some side quests. And now I just got done investigating and finding a sabotager who was sabotaging these little panels. And of course we have our AI Sam, who actually can do some pretty amazing things for a Pathfinder, or which is now us. We're now the new Pathfinder. Because our father died, and he was the Pathfinder. He transferred his Pathfinder status to us. I already found the sabotager. Already told him, what happens to you is not up to me, it's up to the directors. I've already talked to some of the leadership. I got all that boring stuff out of the way. Now, I just got done, talking to Sam, and the Sam node right here, which is our AI. He can actually give us something. I'm going to show you. It's called, pretty much he can enhance our personal abilities, and they're called profiles. Now here we have the different profiles. I'm going with the Vanguard because the Vanguard is by far one of my favorites. Yesterday I was playing, the other day I was over at my friend's house. I was playing this, and we chose to go with more of like the biotics route, and I ran with the Vanguard profile. Thought it was freaking phenomenal. So I'm gonna go with that one for the time being. But you also have your soldier, which is pretty much like combat specialists. You have your engineer, which is pretty much your expert in both offensive and defensive tech powers. You have your adept, which basically is your biotic specialist. Your sentinel, which are unique combatants bringing a mix of tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. And then you have the Vanguard, which is what I'm going to be. Vanguards have an aggressive combat style, preferring to close in one on enemies and deal heavy damage at short range. Now you can see the rank 1 the bonuses that I have right now. I have plus 20% on melee and 50% on melee force. I have 10% biotic recharge speed. I have 20% power shield cost reduction. I have 10% on my max shields. I have also a siphoning strike, which where melee attacks restore my shields, and also my biotic jump and evades now replace my jump jet. So that is pretty much how that's been going. I also have some more. I have I'm gonna auto level up Cora and Liam. Let me go to. There we go. Get that on there. That way I can read chat. Got my laptop right next to me. Right. It's literally right here next to me. There we go. Alright. We are good to go. So everything is good to go. We are ready. Now what we're gonna do now is I mean I can go in this, but I'd rather do this on my own. Pick up the memory trigger.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
Also,
What triggered it?
all rights of this game go to EA and
not to a
BioWare.
location. Puzzling as it may
I do
be,
not know
my
which
programming
BioWare.
is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories.
I don't know which one, but
one of your
BioWare,
father's memories is
EA,
now accessible.
good job on
Return
this
to
game.
Sam Node on the Hyperion to
And to those
investigate
of you
further.
who want to criticize the game just because of how the character models look, who fucking cares? The gameplay is amazing. I love how the game feels. I don't care about graphics or the way character models look. I don't feel like that's something that's important enough to judge a game off of. I personally don't. I think a game should be judged on how well it performs. How well does it play? How good is the story? How good is, like, even if it, like, for a game like this particular, it has, like, combat. It's a combat game. It's a sci-fi combat game.
Brandon, can you turn the camera off, please?
Why?
I have to go. Never mind, just do it. I'll wait.
No, go ahead. It's off. Give me one moment, guys.
Move. Move. I thought you turned it off.
I did.
It's still up in the corner.
They can't see when I have this menu up. Remember, I told you that yesterday.
Sorry.
Alright, now I can go back to the game until she has to come back. So we are gonna go right into it. We're just gonna go right to the docking bay. We're gonna go get our ship. Here's Cora.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are.
They call her the Tempest.
Yeah, baby. Please don't have copyright. Please no copyright strike. I beg you. Uh-oh.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Hi, Vetra.
So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
I want to wait till it
Are we
gets to a
ready?
point where I can.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
All right, you are clear. Go ahead. Gotta do this real quick, guys, so Mama can go by without being seen on camera.
Don't like cameras.
She's camera shy.
Yes, I am.
All right, there we go. All right, and back on. Hello, y'all. All right, so we're gonna say let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is there a problem?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah,
say the word.
really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was gonna have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that.
Yeah, because
All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
That's for damn sure.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Exactly. Because that's all Addison is. She's all blah, 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 but not doing action. Like, she's like, oh, you want me to trust you? Fine. Show me why I should. But then she does that shit and pretty much puts a block in front of us to take off. It's like, what is her... I would look at Addison and I go, what is your problem? Like you told me, prove you wrong. Here I'm trying to, and you're doing everything in your power.
Labs, sensors, exploration gear.
Lexi!
Plus her crew, of course.
Gil up
the best
there.
in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
You too, Lexi. And yes, I am playing as
The
Scott.
engine
You can
core is
also
based
play
on
as
the
the
Ark's
other
Odyssey drive.
sibling, which is
It
Sarah.
runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Pretty much.
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below.
I love Suvi.
Plenty of
She's
space
awesome.
up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
This mission will be tough.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Alright, so... Patrick, the game is really good. The thing
Better
is,
head
the
to the
game
bridge
got
when
a
we're ready
lot
to
of
go.
crap for having a lot of, like, clunky character models and all that. But the combat is pretty good.
The meeting room.
I'm
You can
planning
make bid
to,
calls from the
at
central
some
table, or
point,
just get the crew together.
maybe doing some multiplayer?
We call this
Doing
the
some
research
co-op,
room.
doing some of the
You
co-
can run
the
research
co-op, the
projects and
multiplayer,
coordinate
doing
with
some
the
of the
Nexus
strike
from here.
stuff. And we're gonna show off the Tempest a little bit. Alright. Oh, it's the bathroom is right here. Crew bunks.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Wait. Holy shit! Alright, how many of you know this? How many of you know this little... Oh, EAU. Oh, wow. Wow. Just wow. I never noticed that. Oh, EAU Sly Dogs. Comment down below what Easter egg is that? What is that? What game is that Easter egg got to do with? I am dying to see how many people know this. Hello, Lexi.
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch, and we can catch up properly.
See, and this is where you can respec all your skills. Also, where you see Lexi. Oh my god, that was really good. They did. I was playing it the other day with a friend of mine. Feels a lot better. I've had this game since it was released. This is a day one copy I have. So there's Vetra there. This is in the back. I think this is where Drac will be, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But on this up top right here is where you will find Gil. Call the lift. Yep, here's where you'll find Gil.
Everything's still got the factory stickers. Right.
Here's the engine room. We're not gonna talk to Gil. One thing you should definitely know about graphics are good. Character models do suck, but it's like I said earlier, I don't think that a game should be judged just strictly based on like character models and
Pathfinder,
all
check
that.
this toy. Pathfinder, check this toy.
You just said that, Liam. You just repeated yourself. Alright, here's the briefing room. And where you can make vid calls. It's the VidCon and the briefing room where you can pretty much have meetings and all that. Whenever it comes up.
Some serious kit over here.
I'm trying to remember where our quarters are. Here's the biolabs.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Yep. See, I'm glad we could agree on that there, Patrick. I will not be showing that message, but I agree 100% there, Patrick. But I will not be showing that one. Because I'm trying to keep it more family friendly, Patrick. I hope you understand. Yeah, alright. So over here is your
Some
tech
serious
lab.
kit over here.
Oh, shh. Be quiet.
Pathfinder.
Be quiet, Liam. Stop repeating yourself.
Our tech
This
lab
is
is
the
an
tech lab.
engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Okay, Liam.
Some
I get
serious
it.
kit over here.
Okay, I get it. Shut up.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
You're good, Patrick. But yeah, I'm not into that sort of thing. I don't judge people on that either. But it's just not who I am.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Oh, can't do that too long. Alright, we'll worry about research and development later once we actually have materials to craft stuff. But that's pretty much so in hindsight, that's where you can craft all your weapons, armor. You can also craft consumable. You also can research them. But we'll get to that later. We'll get on to that later once we actually have materials. I will personally tell you though, my favorite armor is the N7 armor. The N7 armor is awesome.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Callow!
You must be Ryder, Callow Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Still learning the ropes.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
Oh, it is, Patrick. Trust me. The N7 armor, I'll show it to you whenever I get a chance. But it's the armor I'm mainly going to be going
the
for.
The console syncs with your implant.
It's
just swipe,
the main armor I love to rock.
here, and the nav system
especially the helmet.
Everything.
The helmet brings back a lot of the original Mass
It was
Effect
optimized
memories for me.
for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Failure isn't an option. It
I guess
sounds
we have to
cliche.
be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Keep dreaming of a home.
We were all expecting a golden
That's
world.
all you could really hope. That's all you can ask
Now
for
it's
when
just
you're
a
in
long
Andromeda.
road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest. Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
And I'm glad I actually remembered to make sure my microphone is not muted like the last stream I did when I was playing The Surge. Oh my god, I was so mad. Playing a game for
Departure vector verified.
2 hours
Tempest.
straight without my
Godspeed, Pathfinder.
camera's microphone on. God, as soon as I realized that happened, I was so angry. I was so mad.
To Eos, then.
By the way, if you've never heard
What
of
would
The
have been our
Surge,
Habitat 1?
definitely check out my other video.
Outpost
I
the idea.
Maybe we
I
can
did
turn
play
things
around
around.
on it, but unfortunately,
Callow,
like
take
I
us in.
said, the commentary was shit because for the most part there was no commentary. And then here's your way of pretty much getting around the system. As you can see, we can head. This is where we're currently at the Nexus, but we're gonna go out and we're gonna try to see if we can get some resources. This is one of your many ways of getting resources in this game. Is simply flying around,
This is about as far as the
scanning
Nexus
for
surveyors can
asteroids,
get before,
and pretty much
well,
gathering the materials
Let's
from
see
them.
what's waiting here.
So I'm going to show that real quick. We
Anomaly
have an
on
anomaly
sensors.
on sensors. And there it is. We're gonna launch our probe.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
It is an asteroid. Let's see what we get. Aluminum deposit. We got 122 aluminum. Yay! Woohoo! Alright. Let's see. Corvath. Habitat 480. Rare. Habitat 479. We have a black hole. Oh, Jesus. And Habitat 461. Oh my god. We have a black hole. Oh my. Let's go ahead and go to the cluster map. We're going to go over to Erickson. And we are going to see if there are any more minerals over there that we can harvest. Because one key piece of advice I could definitely give to those who just start playing this game.
This is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Oh, and the Scourge is here. This is where the Scourge is right now. This dark mass here, that is the Scourge. So, okay, there's no resources here. We're going to go ahead and now move over to where Eos is. Eos is the planet that we're planning to travel to. Careful not to hit the Scourge, please. Thank you.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Oh, is an anomaly.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Got another asteroid. Woo! Alright. I think once we finish with what we gotta do on Eos, I'm gonna exit out of the main story and I'm gonna show off some multiplayer. We got 83 iron. And I just reached 7 viewers for this live stream. That is the most, I think that's the most I've ever had in one stream. Oh my goodness. That actually makes me happy. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. For those of you who don't know, my name is Brandon. I go by Guardian Gamer 23. And I just playing video games. I play all kinds of stuff. Just start replaying Mass Effect Andromeda. I play Destiny sometimes. I've just recently also been playing The Surge lately. Oh yeah, I forgot I got
a mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
Anyways,
if it is like Habitat 7,
I play all sorts of stuff.
We'll
I've got plenty of games in my library that I can play. So right now we're gonna go ahead and add our squad. I sometimes like to have Liam with me. But for now, the main one I'm always going to have with me is Cora. Cora is the main one I'm going to have because she's the biotic commando. And, oh, she's amazing. She's amazing in combat. So, I definitely want her. And I'm going to, you know what? For those of you guys who are here, and let me know, who should be our second squad mate? Should we bring Liam or should we bring Vetra? Should we bring Liam or Vetra? I am curious to see. So here's Vetra. Pretty much, she's a mercenary, drifter mercenary. Here I'll show you real quick, and I'll show you her specs whenever I can. Is it not gonna let me show her her stuff? Aw, man. Alright, well. What do you guys think? I'm curious to see. Who should we play as? Or who should we have join us? Should we have Liam or Vetra? Or do you guys want me to actually trade out Korra and bring Vetra and Liam? Well, I'm just gonna make the decision on my own then, since no one is giving any options. I'll pick Vetra for now, and then later on, now we have our armor. Unfortunately, we can't change up our armor. We have to wait. As for this, we have our M8 Avenger Assault Rifle, which we already have equipped. And we have two choices for our... We have one. We have our Phalanx or our M3 Predator and our M5 Phalanx. I'm going to go with the Phalanx just because it has more damage. I know the rate of fire and the max ammo is kind of shit. Kind of worse than the Predator. And the weight is a little bit higher. But I really like that damage. It's an additional 53 damage. So we have 88, pretty much giving us 88 damage. So I'm gonna get through that, and plus it's a silver tier, which is, I believe, uncommon. Yes, it is. And as for snipers and shotguns, we don't have any at the moment. So this is going to be our loadout. We have the Omni Blade 1 for our melee. We have our M5 Phalanx. Oh yeah, also another thing to take into consideration, like what we was pointing out, the weight. It pretty much, if you have too much weight, it'll pretty much, your power recharge speed will go down. So as you can see, we have a power recharge speed of minus 5%. So, and then of course we have our combat fitness that we'll have to upgrade to get more to get extra holsters for our weapons. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rock this loadout.
Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Well, you got to hear it, Subi. On approach of Eos.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Going into atmospheric entry.
Hell.
Easy.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
So, one thing about Eos that you guys should know is while there is enough oxygen to allow life on the planet,
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards
there
and
you have
ultimately
it.
hostile
Sam just
encounters.
pointed it out.
Plus,
where you
no
do have
pathfinder.
enough oxygen to
If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned
that
must be
pretty
connected
much makes
to the
the
atmosphere.
planet livable. The only problem
use
is
the
there's
outpost's
a
antenna to track it
shit
down.
ton of radiation.
Let's get the power back.
The planet.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they know? They didn't have a pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
Here we go. Here's our data. Here's a data pad.
Got a code lock key.
Handy. It'll get us in.
Activate the terminal to see what happened here.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Jesus. That's gotta suck. You're gonna wake up from cryo, and the next, imagine that, you just as you wake up from cryo, you're so hopeful about this new beginning, and the first words you hear out of a person's mouth is, well, not the first, but once you get your bearings. As soon as you get your bearings, they tell you, by the way, your husband is dead. Or your wife is dead. That has to fucking suck. So hard. So now we're going to go to this console.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out. Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
Oh, we got beacon options.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. Like the console said. Let's head to the relay station.
Yes, let us head to the relay station.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
And you're about to hear from Callum.
Really, Ryder?
Structure up ahead.
Oh, that's too
inoperable,
funny.
Pathfinder.
I love it.
long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
That's funny. As soon as you get on top of the ship, you try walking on top of the ship, Kala just looks at me and go, "Are you serious?"
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Leave the Ket to me.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
As soon as we start this up,
There's an error
we
in
get
the
both
startup
relays.
sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Don't sound so impressed.
So basically he's playing hooky.
This analysis provides us with important generator interface possible. Location marked.
Alright. Here we go.
We've got company.
It's Cat. Good shot.
They weren't kidding about the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Too easy, mate. Here's our
You
Mr.
took
Hooky.
down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Get to a safe location.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
I have no idea who Crazy Blue is.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Absolutely.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
And we'll take all that. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure you can sell stuff. Oh. Well, I like this. Alright, and now we go, I believe it's right here. Oh, we got a door we can open.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost's research center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
Now we're building again.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source. And maybe whoever else is looking.
By the way, guys, when we get to the part where we get ready to build the outpost, I already know what decision I'm gonna make on that. It's a pretty, because that is a critical decision. So
the research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
So here we go. So now we can go to research. And as you can see now, so this is the research tab. Research and development. I said it was going to be later on. Well, here we go. This is where you can get all your different weapons. So you have your Milky Way research. You have the Cyclone, Charger SM, Cyclone AR, Charger SMG, the Ruzad shotgun. You can go up to the Mark V for each one. Each one has an upgrade up to Mark V. Sandstorm assault rifle, Sidewinder pistol, which is kind of the one I really want to save up for. Vanquisher sniper rifle, the X5 Ghost assault rifle, Valkyrie assault rifle. It's that beautiful N7 look. The Falcon assault rifle, Revenant assault rifle, the Hurricane SMG. So pretty much starting from here, from the Valkyrie, is pretty much, well, there's an N7, and then the Revenant assault rifle is another, I believe that's another N7, and then the Hurricane SMG is N7. So actually, I am wrong. These two are not N7. The Hurricane SMG, N7 Eagle pistol. This is another good weapon. The Hornet SMG, Talon pistol, Scorpion pistol, the Piranha shotgun, another N7 weapon. The Regar carbine shotgun, Crusader shotgun, Venom shotgun, the M90 Indra sniper rifle, N7 Valiant sniper rifle, so it's the N7 sniper, and then the Black Widow sniper, a Sari sword, and a Krogan hammer. Now this is your Ket stuff, and this one is not currently available, but that will be revealed later. As for the armor, there's only one I go for, excuse me, and that is the N7 armor. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Hyper Guard is good, but nothing beats this beautiful N7 armor. Like, especially classic. Oh, such a classic. And you know damn well I am going to confirm by researching the N7 helmet. Now that we researched it, we also have, this is our Ket. This is pretty much for Ket. This is all the Ket rifle, Ket, all the Ket weapons. See, you got a Ket armor, the Ket fusion helmet, Ket fusion legs, and then the Helios Defender armor, Helios Defender helmet, which is awesome looking. I will not lie. And then once you get research, now then there is the chance to develop. So as you can see, we have the biotic amplifier we can develop. We can develop a Carnifex pistol. We can craft a disciplined shotgun, the Incisor sniper, sniper, a Matic assault rifle. We can also develop a phalanx pistol of our own, but we don't need to. We have our armor that we can develop. We have the initiative armor. We have the Maverick skirmisher helmet. The N7 helmet, which I'm going to put on. And then there is the sexy Pathfinder helmet that we can develop. We also can develop the chest plates, and this is the Maverick skirmisher chest and the initiative helmet for chest for now. We got the Pathfinder legs that we cannot build yet because we don't have enough titanium. Maverick skirmisher legs and the initiative legs. We can't really develop anything when it comes to armor. Also the Pathfinder stuff. Me too, Patrick, me too. But I'm definitely gonna be going for the N7 helmet. That is the main thing I'm gonna be trying to gather the materials for, so let's see what we need. So, we need 50 copper, 20 iridium, and 10 platinum. We have the 10 Omni Gel canisters we need. We now need to get the copper and iridium and the platinum. So, that is what we're going to be hunting for. In the meantime, let's go ahead and head out.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
So shiny.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward
That's right,
station.
a Nomad.
Forward stations
This
act as
is where
emergency
things get
resupply
fun.
checkpoints.
This is where the
Several
game
are
gets
currently in
fun.
orbit.
I can call one
Because once
down.
you have that
Let's find a
Nomad,
good
getting
spot.
around the planets will be so much easier. But first we need to call down the forward station. And you don't have to press anything. All you gotta do is approach the area.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Here it is, right here. And there it is.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
And here's where we can change up our loadout if we decide to. Oh, I almost forgot. We got our mods that we can do. We can modify our weapons. So I'm going to go with the pistol receiver as well as a pistol magazine. So adds another 30% pistol clip size. So that increased our clip for our phalanx. We're also going to mod our assault rifle. We're going to put on the AR stock. And you'll see it gives us 43% assault rifle stability. So, yeah. There we go. So now you'll see, we were originally at 12. We got an additional 4 shots. And there we go. Here we go. And now we can we can now use the keypad and receive our beautiful, sexy there she is. And we got some blueprints added for it, so in case we want to modify it. So I'll go ahead and real quick and go into R&D real quick and show you those blueprints. So what you'll do is you'll go to Research Center, Development, and now you'll see we have 2 blueprints available for the Nomad. We have the improved suspension, and we have vehicle thrust upgrade. But again, we do not have any of the materials that we need to get it, so we need to go out, and that's pretty much kind of what the premise of this game is a lot like if you want to get like different gear, then you'll have to go out and actually get the resources. So, alright, so here's the Nomad. You got our health on the bottom right.
Check both forward and
X
reverse,
is your jump, like that. Square is your boost. You have to be moving in order to use the boost. I was showing that. L1 is to switch between your all-terrain mode and
Radiation levels have
your
spiked, Pathfinder.
normal mode. So go to 6-wheel drive.
I can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Yep. And then now we are back in normal drive. And I know you guys want to see that. Whee!
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
And pretty much from the Nomad, you can extract to the Tempest anytime you want, pretty much. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out this
I'm picking
alien
up initiative
structure
tech nearby from
that I totally know the name of the race.
Up near that scaffolding.
I'm just kidding. I actually do know the name of the race.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry if you guys hear that in the background, but I just heard that. It was confusing the shit out of me. Okay.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Too sophisticated.
Whatever
for
it is, it was Andromeda.
Who else is
It's
stuck in this
initiative
place?
stuff.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Thanks, Sam. Whee! And here we go.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait! Back up. Literally.
PB!
Whoa! Easy. You've come
My favorite
this far.
character in the game.
Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
Nope. I'm not
It's
pushing
going
her
to be
off.
all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Oh, what about you? Or you think?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure?
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, some shooting me. Some shooting me.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
We've got hostiles!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long.
God!
I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Excuse me, Mr. Breacher. We're trying to have a discussion here.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for
These
months.
kind of random
and then
things
you
happen.
arrive
They'll happen.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Oh my god, this is too
Atmosphere
funny.
manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected.
Oh
you
my
interfaced
God,
with
this
this
is so
monolith somehow.
ridiculous.
And now it's pinging the
Oh
others.
my god, this is
If
too
you wake
ridiculous.
them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
So we follow the thread.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Oh my god,
Sure.
this freaking preacher
Just
in
don't
my
piss
face.
off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Let's see you deal with this!
Oh good god, that was funny as shit. That was funny. Part of my language. I try not to do that, but my god, that's funny as hell. That was funny. Now I feel bad for blocking that message from earlier, because now...
When they sent the first colonists
now
down
it's
here,
no longer
everyone
family
was so
friendly.
excited. After all the shit the Nexus had been through, we finally had something to believe in. Then the reports came back.
Way to go,
This
Brandon.
time will be different.
Yeah, I'm more than ready to believe again.
No. Just gonna keep moving. Gonna keep moving. Do some extra boosts. That way we can get there a little faster. Woo! Easy. Although then again, I just remembered that this game is definitely not for those under the age of 18. Because there is some rather interesting stuff that you get later on. Especially with the romancing stuff. The romances in this game.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
I completely went by a freaking area right here. I went right by it. I am so stupid. This way. I believe we're coming up on a mining area. If I remember correctly. Mining.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn? More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Okay, take it easy. Take it easy.
Hostiles ahead!
I just hit myself with a concussion round.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Not right now, Sam!
Nothing but salvage.
What do we have here?
Go. I'm gonna go to here. Yep, here's the console here. Right, this
Interface
up.
successful, Pathfinder. Scan it from this. I have to scan it from here. That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Alright, now, if I remember correctly... Yep, we gotta play a game of Sudoku! Yay! Alright, so... that one goes there. And we got, that one there. That one there. That one there. There. There we go.
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Don't you growl at me.
Kept dropship.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
Got catch.
Watch yourself.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
What are they shooting at? Oh, them! Holy crap. Cora's down. Where's Cora? There she is.
Is it just me? Or do cats seem to appear everywhere we...
Right. My back is starting to get a little cramped, guys, so I'm going to turn off the camera for a little bit so I can...
Find remnant
ooh,
tech.
We got a Thokin
I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm going to turn off the camera for a little bit, guys, just so that I can kick back and relax a little bit. So, boop! I'm gone. Alright. Don't worry, guys. I am still here. You shall know I'm still here. So now we, oh, we got a container. We have rarefied filaments and inorganic lubricant. Wow. That's interesting. Shotgun spare clip. Where's our nomad? Right there. That's where we want to go. So let's go. I think the first thing I should do is get more ammo. I think I saw an ammo cache here somewhere. There's the health. Ah, there it is, right there. Yeah, I thought I saw it. There we go. Got our ammo back.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy.
If I
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Stop meleeing your car, Ryder, and get in the vehicle. Let's go this way to, see if we can find some minerals. Oh, we got a little...
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Oh, there's a forward station going down.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
So that means we did pass a mining zone. So let's see where... Oh, it's just back down this way.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Graphite, pot, and iron. Try to get some more resources. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh god. To extract to the Tempest. I might have to go back to the Tempest.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Vetra was looking for you.
Vetra was looking for me. Alright, take a little breather from that and go see Vetra. And if I remember correctly...
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
Oh yeah. Meet up with Core there.
Nice place you found.
She is.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Now we're gonna go see Petra. This freaking door would finally open. Thank you. Alright.
Pathfinder rider to engineering? Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
What do you need, Gil?
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
And there you can see, you can actually have a relationship with Gil as Scott. You can have a man-on-man relationship with him, but for now, I'm not going to do that. Well, not me specifically.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Thanks, Gil. Where the hell is she? Where the hell is... Where's Petra?
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
There she is.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without
That
explanation.
was rude.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
We need people with skills, and it sounds like you've got many. Welcome aboard.
Yep, making deals to get the things you want, shooting at the things you don't. That's me. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
For sure, for sure. Veteran Nix. Here's our Nomad. Goes with us wherever we go. So, alrighty. Go out and get to know the crew a little bit. We already got to talk to Gil and Vetra. We also talked to Cora. Let's go ahead and get to know Liam, maybe. Wait, that's where Cora is. Where's Liam? I wonder if he's down here. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Lexi too. And we'll talk to the pilots.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters.
Oh,
Sam's
here's my
router is
quarters.
down there too.
Oh yeah, here's where we can customize our... We can customize our jacket. We can customize our clothes. I like going with like a darker red. Here's what my armor looks like. And this is pretty much how I always made my armor. And then we have the... And then customize this. There we go. This is something I would definitely see myself wearing. That's the... Oh wait, no, that's where Drac would be. Drac you'll meet later. Crew info board. Sorry everyone, I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations are unpacked yet. Oh yeah, that's right. I know where he is.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni-Blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
What was Hustle?
Tell me about your group.
Never heard of that.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I do miss all that.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
You can do this, but it won't work. The dream of adventure.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure. Exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
It puts pressure on all of us.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
It was nice sharing a beer with Liam. Now we can go talk to Suvi. Now we can go meet Suvi and Callow. We can also go meet. We can also talk with Lexi.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
You'll be great.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Oh, Lexi. I wish that you could have a relationship with her. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can. You can try, but it'll fail.
We haven't really spoken since orientation. Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus Science team.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately.
Now,
I've studied all the
thing.
planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples.
Momo TV, hello to
if
you
you want,
as well.
I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
That's a lot of pages. About dirt.
Oh, you don't have to be kind. I know it's barely more than a summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
Like, you could try, but I'm not going to, cause...
But don't you want to experience everything firsthand? I know I'd want to.
Oh, absolutely. But I know my strengths. Trust me, I'm far more useful to you in the laboratory. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
See you, Suvi. And last but not least, we're going to talk to Calo.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
It's exhilarating.
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Alright, we're going to head back down to Eos. I did not initially plan this to happen, but it's only because I got stuck in an area I couldn't get out of, so let's go ahead and head back down to the left. Go ahead and disembark the Tempest again. We're actually going to change up our squad a little bit. I know I said it, but I'm... No, what? Screw it. I'm going to try to keep things fresh. Also, for those who do know, Mass Effect
Descent is green.
how you can have the romances and all
had this
that,
calm.
my romance pick is going to be Cora. Cora's gonna be my sweetie. There we go. Now we gotta go to the forward station. Now to get our Nomad, we have to go to the forward station. Go. Activate Nomad. Here we go. Off we go.
Radiation levels increasing.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets? They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Yeah, except that didn't work when I got stuck, so...
Radiation within safe levels.
Go easy on the gear. It doesn't come cheap.
If we don't push, we're not gonna live long enough to wear it out.
Just fine.
I know they're attacking, but I just want to get to the... I want to get us to the other monolith. Because that's where the action is.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
We can get some resources
You can
here.
extract minerals via your mining interface.
Aluminum and graphite, so can't get copper here.
Think that's it?
Go this way to see if we can find some more minerals. Oh yeah. 25 graphite. This way, see if maybe we can get some more, find more. Nope, we're out of room, so go ahead.
Remember when they got the first data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
It looked dry, sure, but not kill you dead. Between this and Habitat 7, I'm hoping the others are just a little bit golden. Let's do this!
I think that's it.
Cat!
Come on. Get to test out Liam's effectiveness in combat. And I think after when we get to well, a certain part, we're gonna switch out for Vetra and bring in Cora.
Hostile shuttle
I
incoming.
love this pistol. I love it so much. It does so much damage. It might not have much in the clip, but man, does it. does wonders. Liam, you son of a bitch. Trouble. Okay, Liam's good. Oh, we got a container. A cat sealant. Go here, take the jump on him. Deactivate the generator. Yeah.
Those Kents seem shaken up.
Here we go.
Let's get to it before there's any more Kett.
And then it tells. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, never mind. Remember what I had.
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
Oh, come on, Drax. Stop that.
Vetra, what are you doing here?
I'm with the Pathfinder. That Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine.
My name's Scott Ryder.
Thanks.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Holding our own.
You're not the only one hunting Kett.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear. Nexus knows shit about the Kett. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Kett bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, Drac, we could use someone with your skills.
Tempting as that is, Vetra, I'm a little too old to be carrying humans through a fight. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Kett keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
In case you guys missed it, the name of the other race for the research stuff is the Remnants. And if you notice, this guy's got a little vest on.
He seems fun. Okay, let's find these glyphs.
I missed. I just went to the same one. God damn it. I'm such an idiot.
I think that's enough. Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
On our way. So now we have our next objective, which is head to the middle of the lake.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Actually, Liam ain't for shit.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
I'm gonna switch Liam out for Cora, cause Liam don't do shit. Oh shit. Oops. There we go. Alright. Now we can go back into the Nomad.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
go to the mining zone real quick. I gotta go back anyway because I went the wrong way.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
So it's aluminum, graphite, iron, and I don't know what the other resource is. I almost said vibranium, but that's from Marvel, from the Avengers.
So this technology on Habitat 7 was messing with the planet?
We don't have all the answers yet.
Don't expect any from the Nexus. They got a few reports, then the Ket showed up. No time to study weird tech.
Probably best to focus on the people shooting at you.
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Like an invitation. Hope it's safe.
Hello, PB.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Here we go. Alright, we're just gonna head in.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
I didn't do a thing.
That's a long way down. Can't tell how far.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey! Acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Alright, we're in.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
It can't be too risky for her with everything turned off, right?
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our Asari friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Comm check. It's... well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look at the ceiling. Those scar things must be bracing it.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. Ah, watch yourselves, it burns. So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just crossed one.
Careful! Don't fall in that liquid!
Use the pillars for cover!
that was close. Let's go this way first, because if I remember...
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna check our skills. Stop pressing the touchpad. Thank you. Four. We do want to combat fitness. Yep, we want to increase our combat fitness. And we're going to auto level up Cora and auto level up Vetra. There we go. There we go. All right, moving on. There's another container, and it's got random shit. Again, I'm pretty sure I can sell
Another
stuff.
aqueduct. This liquid is everywhere.
If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
What are those pyramids? They must be huge.
Company, more remnant.
Amy! Ryder!
Watch the edges.
Got it.
Eyes up. Don't let them get above us. Keep up the pressure. We're almost through.
Hostiles down.
There we go.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
Let's not.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant. No good. Locked down against hostiles.
Wonder if I get anything on the scanner.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I missed. There we go.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
This device appears defensive in nature. Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Amen to that. Let's do it.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door. Crap. The conduit's spraying a leak.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Ryder! Up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool.
She is up there.
Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot. The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
Nowhere to go but down.
Looks like they didn't want anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop. Wait, plants? All the way down here?
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
Go.
If this doesn't test fly the jump jet...
Company! Observers coming up at us!
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, almost lost my footing.
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
Got a path to... Whoa! Too far, even for jump jets.
Come to Andromeda, walk on air.
Feel that?
Amen to that.
This whole platform's resonating with something. question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console. Sealed off. I don't think we can burn through that.
Like a giant machine. With us in the gears.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Oh boy.
Ryder.
Go!
Here we go.
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
Keep running! Too far to jump! Got another bridge?
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
No kidding, Sam.
Faster! Don't let it catch us!
Another gravity well!
We don't know where it goes!
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
It's sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone.
You want that thing? Grab it quick!
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well.
Shit, it's sealed! Try to get something under it!
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush!
What was that? Field.
I know a trap when I see one.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub for startup? This place is full of surprises.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online, recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them?
And that's
What's all
where it
this
starts
for?
to get good.
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere, trying to melt the ice caps.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
The more you know.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
We've got a chance.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead.
I agree.
Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Can I rely on you?
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Now let's head to our new location.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Alright, guys. Let's get ready to go make some history.
Ket ahead. They appear to be fighting with Bowman.
Is that... Drac?
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Bastard moved the last second.
Think I made them angry? Good.
Ket, stay sharp.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. Color me impressed. That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
Alright, guys. Here we go.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
I'm choosing this outpost's direction for decades. Maybe centuries.
That is the prime responsibility of a Pathfinder. Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Now, this is that moment I told you guys about, that I was going to make the decision on my own that would, I had to think of clearly. I'm going with the scientific outpost only because, I don't want the initiative to think like, to make the initiative look like, oh, we're just here to, you know, conquer everybody. We're here to learn. So, science.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Here we go.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Here's Addison.
EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far.
Ooh.
The reality, Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
I don't care why anyone helps, so long as they do.
I've heard that before. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Talk with Yes.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Thank you. Oh, the Pathfinder chess piece.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture readings.
Are you sleeping better?
Hello.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though you do have the Queen Quartermaster beside you.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything for the Tempest.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish on Eos.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor.
As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that
I
isn't
can
enough
change
for a
that
home.
very easily.
Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
I can change that very easily. I'll be back.
See you later.
Be well. Come back
I
again.
would like to see what she has to say about Vetra, so... you shouldn't have said that, Vetra. Let's see, where is the nearest... Okay. Oh, there's a forward station right next to us. Oh, Vetra. You made it seem too easy. We'll go with PB. There we go. There we go. Now we can learn about Vetra. Okay, I'm sorry, Connor.
You're back. Anything you need?
Tell me about
You
Vetra.
said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
That was easy.
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... Still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
Really, Foxy?
Hello, Ryder.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from the pilot.
Ooh, this guy, he looks like he's ready for a fight. Let's see.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Took a peek at the plans for the Padromos research labs. Shiny.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, chief engineer for Padromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think Eos is really going to be something.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Well, that's for damn sure.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Bye, Fox.
Good luck,
Have a
Fox.
good one.
Seems getting the thing up was the best thing we could do. Alright guys, so in case you guys forgot what I said in the beginning of the stream, I did say that as soon as we got done with EOS, I would head on and do some multiplayer. Come on, Twinkle Toes. Yeah, guys, Twinkle Toes. The name Twinkle Toes is a very big understatement when it comes to Foxy. I don't know if you guys heard it very well, but holy shit. And I just remembered. Oh, is this Bradley here? Yes, it is.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Don't overwork yourselves.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
They never... Don't dismiss their effort.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Look forward.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just surviving. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Got it.
Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder.
Pick up the memory trigger.
We'll have more going on.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Alright, one more thing I need to do on EOS before I go ahead and play start up some multiplayers. I need to find something. That's what I want. And we'll return to the Tempest. Go to space, and then go to do some multiplayer, do some Apex. So that's basically what the multiplayer is you playing on, messing around with Apex. In case you forgot what, it's the thing that Candros told us about.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
take some time. The radiation should go away.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh no, not this again. No. That's the area I got stuck in. Nah, that's not happening again.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Eos will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
I've seen enough wastelands. Where's the celebration for managing to live here?
Down there? Ooh, that lag.
Nice work.
Yes, it was.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
we've got a
extract
rich
minerals
area right
via your mining interface.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, erosion and whatever. Let's find some tech.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run. This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Oh, man.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
It would be wise to return to the Nomad.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Nice world. You know, with a little help from massive tech.
Pathfinder. The scan has picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece. Confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light. Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
We should check out that remnant area.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located. It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
So Nilken didn't shoot Reynolds. He's innocent.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
I guess we'll head up to the,
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
It's aluminum and graphite.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
I kind of like Eos. Could be Stockholm Syndrome.
Alright, we're gonna extract it to the Tempest.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Alright. What? 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 Just messing with my dog a little bit, guys, while the load there we have a loading screen. Isn't that right, Bobby?
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
My bottom line.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
I'm gonna turn my camera back on, guys. Wait, wrong one. Hi, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Got Foxy right here. Come here. All right, girl. Hey. Tell me you guys can't ignore this precious face. This little face. All right. Thank you, Fox. Come here. Come here. Hey. What you looking at?
Just how long were you on Eos, Drac?
Long enough to get sand in cracks I didn't even know I had.
And neglect your prosthetics.
Neglect adds character.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Watch out. There she is. There you go, guys. This is my Bobby. This is my baby girl. She's Foxy. Her name is Foxy. Aren't you, isn't that baby girl? Crew morale?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Human crew.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
How about...
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
She does her little swipe her paw on her head.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Liam.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
PB.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
How's Vetra?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
Okay. Just wanted to
Thanks
check
for
make
the
sure the
insight.
crew is okay.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Where's my lady? She definitely would be in the biolab.
Report
Cora?
from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
You are so goofy! You are so goofy!
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Turn the camera a little bit. Oh, there we go. Can see me better. We got Foxy here joining us. None of this is fair.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Oh, now what? What are you whining about, huh? What are you whining about, huh? What are you whining about? Goofball. Goofball. I hope you guys like my little fox She is the funniest thing. She is the funniest little girl.
Where's
ever.
my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
I'm not gonna judge. No judgment. System view. I believe we need to head back to the Nexus. I think it's this one? I forgot. Although, alternatively, we can, no. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Nanook. Let's go to Nanook. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly close out the stream real quick, guys. As soon as we get to the Nexus, I'm gonna cancel out the stream. This is gonna be my first part of the story for Mass Effect Andromeda, and then I'm going to reset the stream where we're playing some multiplayer. So, just so you guys have a heads up, so I want to have this as like my story playthrough, this stream here, and then I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna have another video for pretty much playing some multiplayer. Okay, good talk. Okay, I think it might be this one then. No! What?
Anomaly detected.
Oh, there's an anomaly. Oh, right here.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. That's why you always want to check these planets. You always want to check these locations. Always, always, always. So that's Eos. We already were there. Let's go to this one. Oh, wait. I just realized I'm not in the right cluster for the Nexus. It's that X-ray scanner. Okay, nope. Alright, one more planet to check. And then we will go. We will then go to the right cluster and we will return to the Nexus.
Anomaly on sensors.
We got an anomaly.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Yes! 50 Milky Way research data! Woo! Alright. Now we're gonna go to the right cluster.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly on sensors. away. Anomaly found.
Element 0. That's awesome. Element 0. Element 0. I remember there being a black hole somewhere. Yeah, let's just go back to the Nexus. So again, for those of you just joining, I'm going to be closing out this stream first, and then I'm going to start a new one for multiplayer. And it'll pretty much be immediately once I get through here. So, yep, we're going to disembark the Tempest, and we're going to return to the Nexus.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech lab.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
The outpost has a good leader.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're going to end the story stream, the story mode stream, with this beautiful shot of us in front of our beautiful ship, the Tempest. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to start up the whole new one right away, where we are going to play some multiplayer. So, woo! So on that note, see you in about a minute. All right. See you in a minute, guys.